Hello Internet! Today is Thursday, April 22nd. I've always wanted to do one of these videos where you just talk real fast and there's lots of cuts, so it's like you never have to inhale. It's just talk, cut, opinion, talk. I found a reason to make one of these videos in response to a video posted by Philip DeFranco, How to Become the Hottest Woman in America, on his sxephil channel, where he talks about, besides hot women in America, a recent Supreme Court ruling that knocks down a law that bans gratuitous violence towards animals in videos. And I'm all about free speech or freedom of expression, except when that expression involves violence, gratuitous, sick, disgusting violence, needless violence towards animals, or anything for that matter. What kind of ridiculous society do we live in where humans having the right to express themselves is greater than an animal's right to not experience pain and suffering? Do animals really not have any rights in our society? Philip goes on to explain that he thinks it's kind of bogus that this is a protected form of free speech, and I applaud him, and this also makes Phil a totally awesome dude. However, just a few minutes later in the same video, he's talking about how cats are evil and they need to be thrown in a fire, which moves Phil a little bit towards the douchebag side of things. Now, I'm sure Phil was just kidding when he was talking about taking cats and throwing them in a fire. However, he has something like 1 million subscribers, and amongst those 1 million subscribers is going to be somebody who takes the phrase, cats are evil and they need to be thrown in a fire, and this will be his reaction.
Hey Ma, watching this here Philip DeFranco on the interwebs? Well, you're not going to believe this, but he says cats is evil and they ought to be thrown in a fire so they can burn. Well, tarnation, Ma. We got one of them kitty cats around here somewhere. We need to find her and throw her in a fire so she can burn because she's evil. Because Philip DeFranco said so. And he's on the interwebs.
On the other hand, Phil does often show pictures of hot women in America, and they often show off a fair amount of cleavage, which I appreciate, and this also makes Phil a totally awesome dude. Because contrary to popular misconception, guys like myself who like cats are not necessarily gay. I am in fact straight and not gay. Not that there's anything wrong with being straight, or gay for that matter. And either way, you can still be kind to animals, including cats. Scratch the head, scratch the butt. Oh, scratch under the chin, scratch the butt. Anyway, that's all I have to say for now. Thanks for watching. Comment below, hit the like button, and subscribe.